I'm going to have to ask you all in advance to forgive me for things that I may forget during this battle, because it is a fairly long battle. I now realize why I actually hung onto it in my folder for so long. I was looking for something to upload today, which, by the way, sorry for not uploading past 2 days. I actually had a social life, and I was actually kind of busy with errands and stuff. That's how it usually works. But I'll see if I can upload like a makeup TCGO. I did stream yesterday to kind of make up for that fact, but I'll see if I can hit you guys with a TCGO video sometime this weekend. I don't think it's looking too busy, so we'll see what I can do. But for now, I do have a UU match. It was a long as hell UU match against DarkBlitz720. I've been noticing a recurring pattern in which I only do good in UU. Any other tier just kind of sucks for whatever reason. The stuff I toss together in UU seems to mesh together a little bit nicer. I don't know if that's just because of the wide variety of UUs I have in my box or whatever. I really couldn't tell you. But he leads off with Cafagrius. I'm going to lead off with Rose Raid, and he decides that he doesn't like that matchup, which is alright, but holy shit, he got a crit here. I can't believe I forgot about that. That is nasty. But I did get 2 layers of spikes up, which is nice for now. I think it is the only entry hazard I have on this team, which, kind of whatever, kind of not, I guess. I'm going to go into this thing. I don't know. I don't think I predicted the Whirlwind, which was kind of silly that it actually ended up happening. He goes out into main shout. I'm not really too scared of taking a Stone Edge because I am physically defensive, which is why I'm going to go ahead and stay in and try to roost off whatever he ends up going for. I'll also see what item he is if he takes Life or Recall, and it turns out he does, so that's something to look out for. Potential fake out and whatnot shenanigans may be coming later on in the game. I honestly don't remember. This Rotom, I do remember, was a huge pain in the ass to this team. It usually ends up like 95 out of 100 times when I throw together a team and it's got 6 mons that just look really appealing to the eye, that one thing will come along and just fuck them up just so quickly. Just stop it. You cut it out. Yesterday I was playing a game and I forgot a ground type, so Specs Raikou was just running train on my team. It was really scary. But this is what I have today. Turns out he tricks me choice Specs. I honestly don't mind this at all. He's probably thinking, oh yeah, that's a good thing. But it turns out that I am a special Victini, and I locked myself into Psychic because I figured, why the hell not? We'll see how much it does to anything that wants to switch in. I don't think he's going to be expecting Psychic. I think he's going to be expecting the Create. And right here, I am actually expecting the Crocodile switch in because he does have one. So I'm going to go into my Xatu knowing that he will not be able to Earthquake it, and the best thing he'll probably be able to do is either Stone Edge, or I can bait him into the Crunch and going to something accordingly. But it turns out he just rests kind of prematurely. I'm not knocking it. It just kind of threw me off a little bit. He's going to go into his Rotom now, and mother... This thing's annoying, but at least I made the smart play here. Decided a U-turn because I know the best thing that Snorlax can do. If it Sleep Talks and it gets Rest, bleh. If it Sleep Talks and it gets Whirlwind, it'll phase itself out. If it Sleep Talks and gets Body Slam, it'll take Rocky Helmet damage, and I'm just overall okay positioned. So right now he still thinks I'm Scarf because Scarf Crocodile is a thing. It's a very common thing, which is why I end up going for the Stone Edge. I don't want to switch up moves right here. For some reason I was running Thunderfang on this thing because I am Expert Belt. That's really silly because Earthquake just kind of brings it back up to the same amount of damage that Thunderfang would be doing. So, I mean with stab and whatnot, so it's just really kind of stupid. I guess I could be running Superpower. I think I changed it a little bit after this because I had some eyebrows raised from the stream, but decided to switch into this thing. This Rotom, the coverage on this thing is a little annoying, and now that it's not choiced anymore, it actually is a pretty big problem. Especially because he did still get another boosting item, so now he actually gets to do like super damage hits, and then he just gets to get out of there. I don't know. Do you get what I'm saying though? Like, I can't take advantage of the fact that he'll be locked in on something because he's just devastating now with the Life Orb. So I don't know what he's gonna end up going for. I was really tempted to go out into Xatu right here, but I need to see what he locks himself in on the off chance he is a choiced one. And seeing as how he does outspeed a plus positive speed-natured Victini, I can assure myself that he is in fact Choice Scarfed. My main Xiao is also Choice Scarfed, but I am not going to fall for the high jump kick right here, you know, knowing that he has a Cafagrius. I'm going to go for the U-turn just to be able to switch into something else, which is alright. So I think he saw my ability on that one. I'm pretty sure it was... I think I'm Reckless. Am I? Maybe I was Choice Scarf. I think I might have just been Life Orb Reckless instead of Choice Scarf Reckless. I honestly don't remember if that was life orb recoil or not. That happened like 10 seconds ago. I don't know what happened. So, I told you that this was gonna happen. This is kind of a one-take kind of thing, because this is a long match. I don't really have the time to be messing around with multiple takes. My computer's being kind of loud. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Shh, stop that. Anyways, Snorlax is gonna come in as I decide to go for a rest. Now, rest on Roserade and on Shaman is really nice because you get full HP, and then you can just switch out and bam, the sleep's gone, you come back in, it's beautiful. And especially because he's asleep, the worst thing I really have to risk is like him sleep talking a body slam and getting a crit on it. I honestly don't think he's gonna be able to do that, and it turns out I think he sleep talks a whirlwind on this one, because I don't, oh no, he gets a rest, so that's nice. If he got a whirlwind, I just would have regrouped eventually at that point. If he got a rest like he did now, he's in a huge amount of danger, and if he gets a body slam, then, well, shit, 33% chance has to happen sometime. So, go for a U-turn on that one, because the Cofagrigus switch in is still really freaking obvious, and I am in fact Reckless in Life Orb. Okay, good to see that we had that situation happen again. It's not like it's going to happen a couple more times or anything. I actually don't think it will, because I go into Crocodile right here. Did a damage calc on this turn. This turn took like 5 minutes for me to wonder whether or not it was going to be safe, because this is an expert belt crunch. So I was like, alright, maybe this will take him out. And it leaves him on 6. And I was like, holy shit, if he lands this Will-O-Wisp, I'm going to be the mother of all upset. And wouldn't you fucking believe it, he lands the Will-O-Wisp and he lives on 6 with the crunch. I honestly don't know. I think that was a low damage roll. I think I had 50-50 odds at that range to be able to take him out in one shot, and I think I just got a little bit of a lower roll, which kind of sucks. But I think I ended up going for an Earthquake right here because it is the stronger move in this scenario. Crunch would have been nice to get a defense drop, but honestly, like a Blastoise comes in on a burnt Crocodile without any boost, I'm pretty sure he's okay to go, and he can Rapid Spin without fear of me like critting him or anything. That's why I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna switch it up because it's really not gonna do anything, and he just gets a spin off. I'm just trying to get some damage off on Blastoise while I can still actually do something with this thing. Because otherwise, like, I really don't give a shit about it. Give a shit about it. It's going to be death fodder. So I figure, hey, you know what? I might as well. And on top of that, because he landed the Rapid Spin, if I Earthquake him, he is not in Torrent. He will never get Torrent because he actually contacted me, which is not bad. So he sends in his Crocodile, or his Cofagrigus, his death fodder. Not so much important. Actually, did I not get a Moxie boost? Oh, that's right, because I have Mummy. I was just talking about that like 10 seconds ago. That's fucking okay by me. But this is nice because it actually does let my main shot land high jump kicks on stuff safely, assuming I don't miss, that kind of thing. But he gets Mummy on himself, so he will not be recovering that Life Orb recoil if I'm not mistaken. But get to go out into Xatu right now, and I still know the worst thing he can do is a Stone Edge, and I believe I'm just gonna go for a U-turn on this one. Or no, I guess I expected him to Stone Edge, so whatever. Kind of a weird turn. Oh god, computer, why are you so loud? Yeah. You need to calm down. I don't think my computer likes the new Sony Vegas. I'll have to look into why that's a thing. But I get to U-turn out right now while he's asleep, go into my Roserade, and I figure, hey, I might as well start setting up the hazards again. Any damage I can get while this Snorlax switches in and tries to do its thing is appreciated. Plus, I'm at full HP. I can probably take a Body Slam. If we Whirlwinds into main Shao, that'll be great. I was not expecting that. I honestly love it when I get phased into the thing I need to. This happened at the tournament, not last weekend, but the one like a month ago. I got roared into my Dugtrio while he had a Heat Train, and I was like, shit, yes, that was amazing. But I get to land a high jump kick on something, or I get the opportunity to. I shouldn't say I get to all the time just because the misses, but this thing comes in. I'm pretty sure it's Scarf, just the way he's bringing it in. And the fact that main Shell's gone is actually really nice now. So I'm going to go into my what-you-call-it here. He's not going to go for Crunch on a main Shell. He's going to go for Earthquake just to hit it. There's not really a lot of middle ground when it comes to ground dart coverage when it comes to switching from main Shell to Xatu. I mean, you can go for Stone Edge or Crunch, predicting Xatu, and what if main Shell stays in? You know, that kind of thing. Crunch would have been the ideal play there, but I just end up U-turning out as he switches out. There's a lot of switching in this game, and I'm glad it's not really a lot of after-turn effects that are making it the reason. It's just us actually thinking about our next plays, blah, 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 that kind of thing. You want to see something cool? I'm going to knock out Blastoise from like 50% with a Reckless Life Orb high jump kick. Bam! That's nice. That's nice. Blastoise is usually a bulky motherfucker. I thought he was going to be able to take that, but it turns out he doesn't, so that's pretty cool. And then Crocodile comes in. I think I'm just going to switch out into Azumarill because I was actually kind of expecting him to go for a Stone Edge or a Crunch. He actually makes the safer play, I guess, and goes for the Earthquake again. I can't afford to make another mistake like that because I do need this Azumarill for his Crocodile. It is the only answer I have to it at the moment if he's not locked into Earthquake. No, what am I trying to say? If he's locked into Earthquake, then I have Xatu. If he's locked into anything else, then it's kind of a threat, is what I meant to say. So, go for an Aqua Jet on that one, just to try to see if he would actually try to stay in and go for another Earthquake. He doesn't. That's a safe play. That's cool. I get to go for a UFP. This doesn't happen too often, but I think he actually Sleep Talks the Body Slam finally. How amazing would it have... Oh, no, he gets the Whirlwind. Okay. So I don't get any damage off on me now. Honestly, it would have just been like, if he got the rest, that thing would have been dead. I figured I'm either going to get hit, phased, or I'm going to get it off. So if I can, because, you know, what am I trying to say here? With fucking Snorlax, it's just like, I might as well go for it. I've got more odds to actually get out of there safely. And I know if I end up switching, there's not even a guarantee that that's a thing that's going to get hit just because of the way Sleep Talk works. So he's going to go for Sleep Talk, get 2 Whirlwinds in a row. It's a little annoying. If he can phase me into Main Shao, that would be absolutely perfect. But no, he goes into Xatu this time. That's okay. I don't know if this thing's actually going to end up waking up. Is it? Freaking whatever. I go for Heat Wave right there for absolutely no reason. Finally wakes up, and I guess he miscounted his rest turns. It's 2 and then the wake up. Although I've been guilty of like knowing that number for years and then just messing up just because I'm not paying attention. That's a thing too. That's okay. But get another Heat Wave off. I'm admittedly fishing for a burn / him trying to get some Rocky Helmet damage, that kind of thing. I'm trying to coax him into another rest, so that way I can just U-turn out on it and then go from there. Because this thing and Rotom are just like really, really annoying right now. But he's going to go into Rotom. I believe I roosted here. I probably should have U-turned. I just didn't really want anything to take a Body Slam. But Sleep Talk, Body Slam, Whirlwind, it's a good Parashuffler, that kind of thing. It's got stuff to take the stuff. And he goes for a Volt Switch. I think this is actually going to knock me out just because of Life Orb and whatnot. But I didn't want anything else to take it. It's just really stupid. But now that I know he is, I think I actually kind of went a pretty large portion of the match thinking he was still Choice Scarfed, which kind of explains that. But goes out into this. Main Shao should be able to kind of take out Snorlax and Rotom, but for some reason I go into Azumarill. I'm not 100% why I did this. I definitely should have gone into Main Shao. I figured, let's go for a Waterfall. Why the hell not? And I just get hit with a Body Slam, and I think he gets a Paralysis on this one too. So this turn, I don't know why I did this, to be honest. I have absolutely no explanation for that, other than sometimes when in the heat of battle, that kind of thing happens, I just tend to be a huge idiot. So it happens a lot. Like, I'm not as good as some people think I am. I just really like Yu, and sometimes things happen and they're magical. But other than that, I honestly couldn't tell you what happened there. So I decided to switch out into Roserade because I'm like, you know what? Let's just... Fuck, I don't know what we're doing. I'm trying to present an opportunity where he can rest, and I figure I might as well start setting up spikes for when this thing decides to switch in again. You know what? I think it was for the Crocodile. I think I'm setting up spikes for the Crocodile so I can take it out with Aqua Jet. That seems like a smarter play. Because, I mean, he's going to rest up and get rid of the rest of the damage. That's fine as long as I can get a Focus Punch off or I can get Main Shao in safely. That's cool, too. So he decides to switch out, decides to go into his Rotom. If this Rotom was not here, I honestly probably would have won this game by now. But I can't do anything about it at this moment. I need to decide something to fodder right now because he more than likely will overheat. And I decide, fuck it, you know what? Roserade's only getting 2 layers of spikes up. If he misses the overheat, the best thing I can do about it is get a 3rd layer. Because I've got Giga Drain and HP Fire. Won't work. Gets a crit. Even if I decided to switch it into Azumarill, would have died from that crit. So I'm glad I decided to fodder when I did. And now that he is at -2, I'm thinking he's not going to want to stay in. I just end up going for a high jump kick just in case he wants to go into Snorlax or the other thing just to try to take it. And I know because it's a Life Orb high jump kick, it'll be able to take it out just fine. So in comes Crocodile. I am suddenly realizing that I need to fodder this off right now, which kind of sucks, but I need to bring in Azumarill safely in order to be able to Aqua Jet. So, because I don't have priority on this thing, it's the only answer I have to it, like I said a couple turns ago. So, just end up going back into Azumarill, the man, the bubble man, and assuming I don't get paralyzed right here, should be able to take him out from that range, because I'm adamant, the whole max attack shebang, you know how that works, and it actually takes him out from that range. So, I don't know if those layers of spikes mattered, but they were good insurance towards my goal, which was taking out the crocodile. So it's not bad. So I got a paralyzed Azumarill versus a sleeping Snorlax. I'm now realizing that Sleep Talk is in my favor, and I'm really glad he's asleep because there is a 66% chance that he will not be able to do anything to me. He can't phase me out because this is my last Pokemon. So I'm going to get a sub up while he's sleeping, and that basically sealed the game right there. The fact that he wasn't able to body slam me right there. Assuming I don't get paralyzed on this on like the next 2 turns as I go for a focus punch, that's it. That's gonna be the game. I honestly don't know how I pulled myself out of that hole after I switched in Azumarill instead of Main Shao on the Snorlax, but the Rotom was still really annoying, that kind of thing. I don't know, I just kind of feel like I'm talking about stuff that doesn't need to be talked about. And that's the end of the game. Azumarill with the game-winning kill right there, taking out all of that Snorlax's HP. That's nice. Snorlax is a lot of HP. Anyways, that's the end of the game. I figured I would do it in one take because, honestly, I got stuff to do today, and I was like, I need to upload a battle for you guys, because why the hell not? His team was actually pretty interesting. I really like it. I like mine, too, for some reason. I don't know. It kind of worked out. Anyways, that was a battle. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, you are more than welcome to leave a like rating, comment, and subscribe, and do your thing, because that's what I do. I also noticed recently, like about half an hour before this, that my Twitter was bugged, or I don't know, it was either my YouTube or my Twitter that was bugged, and they unlinked each other, so it stopped tweeting when I would upload videos. So if you're like still missing my videos in your sub boxes and you have a Twitter and you like watch YouTube videos on the go, if that's like your thing, you can follow me on Twitter because I auto post. I post on there myself very rarely because my phone is not a smartphone, and social media is just kind of silly for me anywhere other than the actual computer. But hey, anyways, just figured I'd let you guys know that Twitter is still a thing. Spyro will be coming later tonight. I'll see if I can do some TCGO this weekend, and I think that's it. So I'll see you guys later.